Player Moments Ziyech is now available in weekly objectives for 1 week, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys, talking to you how to actually get him as soon as possible, completing all of the objectives as quickly as possible. So just before we get into it, if you are new here, make sure that you do subscribe. I'm going to make lots more videos just like this one. Whenever a new objective does come out, I'm going to be making a video, a guide, showing you guys how to complete all of these objectives, explaining them when EA Sports try to make them confusing to understand, and also how you can complete them simultaneously so you do not waste any time. So getting straight into this video now, Player Moments Ziyech does have quite a nice upgrade, 90 overall rating, and his stats on the card do look absolutely amazing for a weekly objective card that we don't usually see this high standards of. But there is quite a big setback, which is actually 2-star weak foot, and he is also left footed, which is a problem for some FIFA players, and the fact that you're not going to be able to turn in on the right foot, and he's not guaranteed to score or has a high chance of scoring because he has that 2-star weak foot is quite a high downside. But I'm still going to be going over how to actually get him. If you guys still want him, I would still definitely recommend getting him as a super sub, or even if you're on a team, if you have that link, then definitely get him in there. So the first objective is very simple. It's just one low driven shot in division rivals. It doesn't need to be a win or anything like that. It's just very simple. I'm surprised EA Sports did actually make this one so simple. Usually it is a bit more difficult, but the low driven shot is just a shoot button on whichever console. On PlayStation it is L1 and R1 together with that shoot button, and on Xbox it is LB and RB and the shoot button. So it's not too complicated at all. Then the next one is going to be squad battles, world class difficulty. You need 8 assists, and this is actually going to be using a player with at least 4-star skill moves, which of course Ziyech does have as well, which is an upside of his card. And the players that you can use that are cheap, overpowered: Ousmane Dembele, Lucas Moura, Royce, Ben Yedder. Those are just some of the many cards that you can use. If you guys do have some better cards in your team, these cards are even good as well. If you have to go and pick these cards up, 1 or 2 of these, or if you actually have, you probably should have a 4-star skill move player in your club, but these are just some cheap alternatives if you don't. Now for the last 3, when you are actually playing division rivals, this is going to be so you can do them simultaneously. It is actually going to be easier if you have a full Divison team. As you can see here, I do use a few special cards, but you can actually downgrade to their non-special card version, but it's not actually too expensive. These special cards only cost around 10,000 coins now. They've dropped so much, so it's still going to be worth it. And I do also have that one to watch Promes. Maybe some of you guys will have him as well. He was a very completed SBC, so I do recommend getting that full Divison team. But if not, definitely have the attack or midfield at least, because you are going to need them for the objectives. So 12 goals using midfielders don't actually have to be wins, so you should get this eventually when you do play these rival games. In 3 rival games, assist with a lob through ball. EA Sports are using this more often now, so it is going to be good to get used to it, understanding what exactly it is, using Divison players. But you will have that full team, so you don't have to worry. That is the main reason why I do recommend the full team. You can just play like normal. You don't need to be worrying which player you are scoring with, which one you're assisting with. You just need to know the objectives and just play with that full team. So if you do need reminding how to do a lob through ball, it is actually going to be L1 and triangle on PlayStation, and over on Xbox LB and Y. So definitely keep that in mind. EA Sports are doing it quite often, those type of objectives now with those through balls. And lastly, while you are completing the rest, you should have score a goal with an Divison player in 5 rival wins. And remember, they do actually need to be a win, so maybe you're going to complete the midfielders one or something like that without actually wins, but you do need wins for this. So always try and win these division rival games that you are going to be playing to get this one completed. You should get this one automatically completed. Maybe if you play around 3 rivals games or 4, then you just need a few extra ones to actually get this objective done, and you will get this Player Moments Ziyech card. It's not too hard to complete. I've seen harder objectives, and this card does look pretty decent. His stats card do look quite nice. We don't usually get this type of objective card. There is that downside for the weak foot, but let me know down in the comments below if you're going to be completing him, and if you are, how is he actually in game? Is he good for you guys? Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.